April the 4th heralds in the brightest season and the start of the Qingming solar term. Children play football and swing under the trees. Their parents eat cold food and walk up mountains to pay respects to their ancestors' graves. Most of the 24 solar terms are a cause for celebration, feasts and fun. The Qingming Festival is an exception, for this is the time when the Chinese people are meant to go back to their hometowns and remember their dead ancestors. I'm heading to a place called Maoshan, as I've heard their Qingming traditions are a little bit special.
Right, well I've got my ticket and I'm ready for my journey.
Maoshan is in Jiangsu province, an ancient town with 2,000 years of history. There are tons of waterways running through this place. The water system here is really well developed. Bright yellow rape flowers are planted on both sides of the river, and Qingming is the best season to see them. Maoshan town is not big. There are only about 30,000 people living here. But because of a mysterious traditional ritual during the Qingming Festival, the town is stuffed to the rafters. To welcome the returners and visitors alike, the villagers are putting in a huge amount of time to get everything ready. Now it's time to learn a little more about these activities. What exactly is going on in Maoshan? I need to find myself an influential local guide.
Well, here's a list of people who donated money to the boat festival. At number 1 is my dear friend Erbao at 800 RMB.
Erbao is a truly powerful local character here in Maoshan. Although he is only in his 40s, he is going to lead nearly 200 people into these Qingming festivities.
Erbao, 你好。
你怎么来这么早？
就在忙是吧？
哎，在补水水。你好，你好。
Erbao says that Qingming in Maoshan is spent on boats. The boat is people's most important tool. So 2 weeks ago, Erbao began preparing his vessels. And this year, he's going all out with 2 extra dragon boats. In most parts of China, Qingming is about remembering your own family ancestors. But here, it's about remembering forgotten soldiers. And this makes this place very different. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I was woken up very early because today is Qingming. The villagers are all ready to go, to take part in the rituals to honor those who defended the homeland, the soldiers who died in war. Erbao says those graves have a history of up to 1,000 years. They're still well preserved, carefully looked after by the locals. The ritual sacrifice isn't half of it. After grave sweeping comes boat racing. Gathering in the center of town, this will be the climax of Maoshan's Qingming Festival. And I'm going to do Erbao's job, leading the fleet.
To get the boat started, I start with one of them. And then, once we get going, I do this to keep the pace. And this is a great role for me. on the drums, although a little bit nervous as there's going to be thousands of people watching, and I don't think they've seen a foreigner in this position before. 大家准备好了没有？出发！
This is one of those memories in life that will be hard to share with others. Almost too much for the senses. The spectacular and the sacred, all in one incredible event. In China, the concept of family is held with utmost importance. The tradition of tomb sweeping in memory of family ancestors is the very basis on which Qingming Festival is formed and passed down through hundreds of generations. It's the only solar term with a national festival named after it, and ingrained in it are the collective memories of the Chinese people. It carries with it their passions and respect for their families and nation that have remained unchanged for thousands of years.